Okay, we're going to get some more practice using powers. In this case, we have powers of quotients, and then we're going to take a look at power of a power with a quotient inside. So starting with example A here, let's change colors. Okay, we have 4 to the 5th over 4 squared, and remember that this is 4 to the 5th is the same as 4 times itself 5 times, and that's over 4 times itself twice. So what we can do is cancel 2 4's on top and 2 4's on the bottom, which leaves us with just a 1 on the bottom, and 4 cubed, or 4 times 4 times 4 on top. 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64, so this is the same as 64 over 1, or just 64. In the second one here, we have 5 to the 3rd over 5 to the 7th, so we'll use our quotient rule. 5 to the 3rd over 5 to the 7th is the same thing as 5 to the power of 3 minus 7, which would be 5 to the power of negative 4, or 1 over 5 to the 4th. 5 to the 4th would be 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. So 5 times 5 is 25 times 5 times 5, which is 25 again. 25 times 25 is 625. And then for our last one, we have 3 to the 4th to the 2nd over 5 to the 2nd to the 2nd. So then 3 to the 4th to the 2nd, if we multiply our powers 4 times 2, we get 3 to the 8th over 5 to the 4th, and 5 to the 4th is 625. 3 to the 8th is some really big number. Let me run it real quick here. 6,561. So we have 6,561 over 625. And now in example C, we're using more variables, and we have multiple terms on top and on bottom, so we'll just deal with them individually. First, we have 6 divided by 2, that gives us 3. And then we have x to the 2nd divided by x to the 1st, so we subtract 2 minus 1 is 1, so we have x to the 1st. And then y to the 3rd divided by y to the 2nd is also y to the 1st. So this reduces to just 3xy. Now our second one, we could either raise everything to the power of 2 first, or we could reduce first and then raise to the power of 2. I'm going to do it the second way because then I end up with smaller numbers to square at the end instead of using big numbers the whole time. So we'll do 2 over 8, so we'll just cancel the 2 on top, and we'll leave a 4 on the bottom. And then we have 3 minus 7. So either we could put negative 4, a to the negative 4 on top, or we can put a to the 4th on the bottom, which is what I'll do. And then we have b to the 3rd minus b to the 1st is b to the 2nd. And then we have the whole thing squared. Let me get rid of a little of this extra line here. And then we have this whole thing squared. So we multiply our powers here, and here, and here. So we get b squared squared, which is b to the 4th, and we get a to the 4th squared, which is a to the 8th, and 4 squared, which is 16. So we get b to the 4th over 16 a to the 8th.